But I say, like, hopefully everything's going downhill so we don't have to push.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the ride,
No, for
Hopefully
sure.
we get enough momentum to go back up the other side.
Gotta get that forward momentum, bro. Hell yeah, dude.
Gotta get that
So,
gravity and force momentum.
welcome back to the Get the Smokes podcast, guys. This is our 17th week. I'm uh, I'm Mikey Crenshaw, and that's Andrew Hasley over there on the other side. No, I'm just kidding. But we're both recording 660 miles away from each other. He's
Exactly.
660. Yeah, well, yeah,
Or
about that.
roughly.
Roughly about that much. And you're in Kansas City. I'm in Colorado Springs. Well, technically you're in Independence, but same thing. It's an hour ahead of each other, so I got an hour more than you. No, just kidding, not
Shit,
really.
so, wait, so it's like almost 5 o'clock there?
um, no, I'm an hour before you, bro. I have an hour more than you. It's
Yeah,
three
because
o'clock.
it's 3:47.
It's 2:47 here.
So that means you're an hour behind me.
Yeah, that's what I
You
said.
said in front of me.
Yeah, I said I have no. I said I have more
Oh, you're an
time than you.
hour. Oh, I didn't hear that.
That's what I
But yeah, either
said.
way, you said it wrong the first time, and then you
No,
tried
I
to correct yourself
didn't.
by saying it a different way.
Well, we'll let the audience decide. Roll the damn intro music.
I don't trust unless that's Jake.
Get the smokes. Get the smokes. Come and kick it with me and Mikey once a week on this podcast. Getting hyphy. Getting the smokes. Look at them dirty fingers. So apparently, you, Raven, and Kevin Hart are all having wisdom teeth coming in right now.
Raven, as in like Raven?
Yeah, you know, from Teen Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said yeah too soon. As
Well,
in Jake's wife.
Well, there's only like one Raven, so.
Well, there's two
But
of them.
anyways,
There's
yeah.
one from Teen Titans, and then the Raven.
But no, we're talking about the one from Team Titans.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So I didn't know. Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ.
So, anyways, what are you saying?
Man, I only have one coming in. I'm glad it's not hurting this time.
What'd you say?
I'm glad my wisdom tooth isn't hurting today.
Oh yeah, for
It
sure.
only hurts for like a day or two, and then it'll stop for like a half a month or something.
And then it'll peak back up like, "Hello, bitch! You thought I was gone."
Yep. Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah,
I mean, not nice. That's mean. That's just nature for you. If only you weren't human.
I know.
I know.
Fucking struggles, man.
Struggle. This is, dude. I'm so glad we continued to do this show. I mean, we were going to continue it no matter what, but I'm glad we didn't miss a beat. I'm glad that we're here. We've showed up every week, and you got a nice little joint there. I got a nice little blunt coming.
Yeah, dude. It's I'm always on time to work, bro. I don't miss work, so.
Yeah, I heard you like to get there like an hour early.
30 minutes.
That's not what Victor said. Damn it, his name's not Victor, is it?
Whoa. I don't know who you're talking about.
Chavo. No, I don't know. I really don't. I know there's one guy you always say his name. I'm trying to remember it.
I don't ever say anyone's name.
You always be name dropping, dude. Just
Fuck
snitch.
you, no, I'll beat your ass.
Say
No, but
it.
seriously.
Say it to my face.
Dude, I've been messing with people all day. It's been great.
Really? How you been doing that?
Yeah. Okay, so usually how when we walk into the store, I'll mess with the cash register people or the people at the front. Well, we walked into the dollar store, and you know how people usually, like the secret shoppers or whatever will follow you around, see if you're
Yeah.
stealing shit. Okay, well, a few days ago, I walked into the auto parts store to find something, and this chick asked if I needed any help. I said no. I was looking down the aisle, reading the back of the packages, and then I felt this chick like peek around the corner, to try to watch me or whatever, and
You felt her
like
do it?
I felt her watching me, and then like I was like, don't look over there, don't look over there, and like she broke my concentration on me even reading the back of these packages for
You
these
couldn't even
pieces I was
think.
looking for. I know. I was like, God damn. So I look over and she looks at me and she goes, "Do you need help finding anything?" And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, yeah. Well, I said yeah, and we went up there and looked at my car, whatever. But I was thinking, I was like, hell no, bitch. Does it look like I fucking need help over here? But anyways, today I was in the dollar store and this chick was doing the same thing, and I got to the cash register and I was like, hey, I think there's a lady back there, walking around stealing stuff. And
No
and I
way,
thought
dude.
yeah, I swear to God, that's my pops. And I thought she worked there, but no, she didn't. And so all of a sudden, the chicks behind the cash register like ran back there, and I was like, oh shit, hurry up, cash me out, cash me out.
That's
But
hilarious.
but we're walking out of the Lowe's when we got the plants or whatever, and I was like, the lady, you know how they have the old
Snitching.
people that check the tickets. Well, we go to walk out, and I was like, just go, go. And like this old lady turned around and was like, I like had no idea what to do. I just whipped out my ticket. I was like, I got a ticket.
That's hilarious. I love how you like doing that. Like some people like doing that, like and they film it. You just like doing it for your own personal entertainment.
Oh man, I just like to, get to spark the day, man.
You're the light in everyone's day. Now they have
Exactly.
something to talk about.
Man, the manager at Quick Trip had a lecture with me one time because I walked in there and a bunch of people went one way and I looked at the guy behind the counter and I was like, go, 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 and I went the other way and it freaked a lot of people out in the store and he pulled me to the side and had to talk with me and whatnot. And I was like,
Like a
calm
fucking
down, dude.
teacher.
Yeah, on my lunch break. I was late getting back to work, but I was like, I could tell he was pretty serious about it, so I was just like,
You wanted to
just
hear him
standing
out.
there. Yeah, I was like, all right, yeah, we only live once.
How do you know? People who say that, man, they don't even fucking know that. They're just guessing.
That's fucking true. That is very true.
So go ahead and do shit that'll make you die quicker, because you don't know.
No one knows anything. Do whatever you want. You can't stop us all.
That's how some people are, though. At like certain times of their lives, and then they do their atrocious act. And there's millions of people, so
That's
there's
true, but then some people do it, kind of like spontaneous decisions,
hmm
and sometimes it, turns their life around.
I love spontaneous decisions. I mean that coming into Colorado was a spontaneous decision.
Right?
Carlton couldn't come, and then I was thinking, I was like, well, they do need extra help, and it would be kind of fun. Fuck it, why not? Go for it. Next day I was leaving.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, and by the way, I still am doing my video production company, and I'm still
Yeah.
gonna make it happen. I'm actually going to get my first big client out here. I'm putting together my defense. Once I have all my defense up, I'm gonna start going on the offense and start reaching out and DMing like a bunch of realtors, all the every like realtors out here, fucking this person out here, gonna start like sending video messages, following up, cold calling, and
Defensive material.
defense and offense. I mean, the defensive section is having all my things in place, like my discovery website, which is where people will go to, and then like having a video business card that's super legit. I'm gonna redo my video business card. I've done 2 so far, but I think I can do it better. I found out it's I've actually that course that I said I was gonna pay for. I did pay for it, and I spent
You did?
Yep, spent a thousand.
Gangster.
It's actually 1,000 this month and 1,000 next month. So like that's a lot of money. But I mean that just kind of shows like my
I,
dedication to it and how much I believe in it. What, were you saying something? I stopped talking because I.
yep. Yeah, I was talking to this chick about it, and yeah, I was talking to this chick about paying for classes, and asking her, does she think it's worth it? And she does like faux finish paintings, and so she knows like a couple cool tricks and steps and stuff,
Yeah.
to make cool stuff. And I'm always asking her, how to do it, and she was like, you got to go to class for it, got to go to class for it, because you have to pay for knowledge. So
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can
so
go to
it's
class
it's
for it, or
still
you can
it's
try to
still
learn it
still
yourself. And all this
yep.
stuff that I'm learning through this class, I could learn it myself, but it may take me a couple years to figure out.
Well, I mean, in listening to someone and learning from someone that already has it figured out, or that has a good understanding of it,
Exactly.
you can't go wrong there.
Exactly. And yeah, dude, like I know how to execute the video. Like the video business card is the main is the main thing. Oh, there's fucking Toke. But the video business card is like the main thing that I think I get that I'm trying to sell basically. And but I mean that's just like the door opener that can lead to future work with certain businesses doing other things. But
It'd be a cool, like, you're talking about where like you made yourself fly, and then
well,
like the
there's
video.
that, but I mean, that's why
Is
I'm
that what
saying
you're talking
I
about?
gotta make another one. I gotta actually have someone interview me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah, bro. It'd be cool
What's
is
that?
if you made it from where like you got up all the way, and then have it end where like you're walking into the interview. Look at this big ass spider right by my face.
That would be a cool idea to have, but I'm gonna go through a whole different approach. I might use that clip in it though. But I'm gonna go like not a whole different approach, but basically the same thing. But I'm gonna
Well, I mean,
redo
I was
it.
just
But I think you're
yeah.
there's three videos you could be talking about right now. There's one where there's me talking, and there's one where it's just like a bunch of clips. And I think that's the one you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about the one. It's like a video resume type thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought you were talking about. The demo reel. You're talking about my demo reel, which is different than my video business card.
Oh, okay.
hmm It's more of me talking and showing the essence of what I do, and what, and how Behemoth Business is, or Behemoth Visuals is,
Hey, who is it?
essentially. You got customers?
Sorry, fucking laptops can't handle the fucking words.
But yeah, dude, it's cool, and like I actually have like actual like strategies to execute on, and a whole structure to build off of, and it's more than just doing that video, but that video is just one piece of the puzzle. Yeah, and I'm gonna
Yep.
get my first while I'm out here. I'm going to get my first fucking client out here just to prove to myself, and I'm gonna repeat it multiple times. And
I mean, even if it's something small, dude, like hey,
oh, the way that it's set up and the way that I'm going to execute
open the
this
back
strategy,
door.
the way that I'm going to execute this strategy, it's
God damn, son.
it's not going to be
Got
cheap at
fucking
all.
clothes or
Like it's going to
something.
be
Fuck.
real deals that I'm going to be charging a couple thousand for each. And like the way I have everything set up, people are going to be uh there's multiple strategies to it, but yeah.
Yeah, I know where you're getting at though. Without even finishing what you're saying, I know exactly what you're saying.
What am I saying?
That that well, when I said even small business, well, the way you have it set up, and the cost of everything, there's different
I'm only
approaches you
going to
can
be
take.
working with people who want to work with me and see the value,
That's
and that's simple as that. And like the way I'm going to have everything set up, my defense, I'm going to be doing things in the offense that's going to send people to my defense, which is my site, and everything set up perfectly and executed well. That's going to filter out, and then I'm going to talk to them. Then I'm going to send them an
offense,
application. Then I'm
defense,
going to set up a
guns,
sales
ammo,
meeting.
all the same.
Then I'm going to set up a sales meeting, and between that sales meeting, I'm going to tell them to fill out my discovery form and make sure that they do, and just multiple processes to this. But following these sales processes are going to guaranteed me clients who not only I want to work with, but see the value in what I do. But I mean, I'm not just trying to take businesses' money either. I want to actually help. Like, to see businesses grow with my efforts, it's super fulfilling to me. So,
Well, it's proven that, you know, commercials or video advertisement,
mhm.
you know, in
It's
any which
160%
way, well,
6% more
any
effective than
yeah,
the pic
any
images.
which way you want to put it, it's highly effective.
Hmm.
It's highly
But
effective.
but but what I'm
But
saying is, like, I'm it makes me feel good to see businesses grow through something I did for them. Like, I did this for them. I brought all these ideas for you, and I'm
well,
helping you grow. And there's the reason why it makes me feel good, specifically for me, because it's part of my why, which is it's not even just my why, but something I've been passionate about. Is I've been trying to build businesses since I was 16, and to even to see not only just my business grow, but someone else's business grow because of my efforts is I know will just feel really good. And it feels good just talking about it. I need to spark this.
yeah, it always feels good when you help someone, bro.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
matter what way.
And I think it's important, not just I think it's important, I know it's important to go into any kind of sales meeting or when you're talking to someone about trying to sell them something, to not just come in there about the money or about the actually wanting to help and actually feeling that in your soul, because if you don't really feel that, then you come off as salesy, and people catch that, people feel that, and people run away from that. So it's important to actually feel passionate about what you're doing and to know that it's going to help.
Because other people could pick up on those vibes.
For sure,
But
exactly,
but smart people, you know what I'm saying? But a good businessman knows a good business, you know, and where to invest. So
exactly, for sure, and yep, precisely. So I'm really excited about that. I'm still trying to make that happen. And on another note, with that video stuff, I started a weekly vlog, which I wanted to kind of promote on this podcast a little bit. If it's on my Andrew Hasley YouTube channel. A lot of you maybe already subscribed to it. If you're not, you can go subscribe to it. It's a weekly vlog documenting my week, what's going on throughout the week, but in like an interesting way, just to make sure that I'm uh, staying sharp on my skills and constantly improving my video skills. That way I can, because
I want
I just find
I want to
it's fun.
I want to see more variety of transfers from shot to shot.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, the
Transitions?
transitions.
Yeah, I got a lot of transitions. Oh,
Like,
did you not see the newest video?
probably not. I haven't been looking at my phone very much
I
the
just
last few
I just
days.
uploaded it last night, so it's brand new. Yeah, it's gonna come out every Friday. Is a new episode, or a new video. I'll call it an episode. Call it a video. Every Friday there's a new video of what's going on throughout my week. This one has
Call it
so
today.
many kinds of transitions, and I'm pretty proud of this little video that I made. But I'm gonna just try to do that because I not only just to make sure that my skills are improving and
The
constantly getting better, but to make sure that because I find it's fun for me to make videos and to let people know what's going on in my life. So
bro,
another reason.
it's watching you make videos is pretty fun, even just to watch. I mean, that slow motion video you made of me going around the barbecue grill.
Yeah,
I think that was like the coolest I've ever looked in my life.
nice. You're welcome.
And all I did was a circle around the trash can, like
Around the
2 seconds,
grill,
or around the grill. Yeah, my bad.
the smoky grill. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You had glasses on. The sun was shining right through the bushes. There was smoke going everywhere. There was two factors that
You
made it look
definitely
super cool. Or
you
three
definitely have a
factors.
good eye. You definitely have a good eye.
Hell yeah. Three factors for why that looked super cool. First of all, it was slowed down. Slowing shit down just makes a cool, especially when you have the right frame rate for it. It just makes it look super cool. Second thing is because you had sunglasses on. Sunglasses are literally the emoji for cool. Like the emoji for cool has
Oh yeah,
sunglasses on. Like
I didn't think that.
I mean that just shows of how
I guess
people
that could be
think.
true.
But I mean that just shows how people think too. I mean like sunglasses equal cool usually, and that's just how it's evolved. But the
I
third
wonder
thing,
how that. I wonder how that happened. That's funny.
because cool people wore sunglasses.
People in the sun wear sunglasses, Holmes.
No, not everyone. There's certain celebrities that popularize sunglasses, I'm sure.
They just wear them on their head like me all the time.
Whoa, you got sunglasses on your head. Janis Joplin, for instance.
It's brutalness.
But the third thing was the smoke. There was smoke everywhere, and but it was a combination of the smoke and the sunbeams hitting the smoke. Sunbeams and smoke just look epic.
Well, and the angle, because the sun wasn't straight up in the sky, so you had like angle of light.
Yep, it was good.
That was pretty cool. But yeah, speaking of angle of light, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to create the same exact ecosystem outside, inside.
My bad. Yes, you're making you're making an endo operation, an endo farm.
Dude, I wanna try to bust out a blueberry bush. Okay, so I've always been interested in growing plants, and then once I figured out you could grow a plant and then take a branch off and put it in the dirt and
Cloning
then
it?
sell it for, yeah, cutting it and cloning it and repotting it and reselling it for double the price. You know what I'm saying? That's pure profit.
Kind of.
Well, kind of.
Upkeep.
And I've always been pretty, inspired by it. But what really got me inspired here lately was I was down at the city market, and this dude had potted up a whole bunch of like little, like the little like the little sprouts from all the trees around the metro area, like just all different types of trees, just little baby ones.
Nice.
He had them in like little pots, you know what I'm saying? It looked like he just walked through the woods and, just dug them up and repotted them and had them for like a week, you know what I'm saying? And they got a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's reselling them.
For how much? Like $12?
Yeah, $10.
However much, he's still making profit though.
Yeah, I mean, you know how the river market has done it. But yeah, fucking anything, $5, fucking whatever. But yeah, I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker is making hella bank. And once you have the knowledge, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do it inside. So now I'm trying to go, hydroponic with it. I'm trying to make it bigger, fatter, faster.
Bigger, fatter, faster. You're just doing what humans do. You got caught up, bro.
But yeah, totally.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to grow like all the plants that don't grow around here, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like some rare plants I have to like
you could
get off the black market or something.
You could get a contract with like a local grocery store or like a local grocery chain, and they could have these fruits because of you. Because it's too expensive to ship from like a coast or something, but then you would be a local provider.
I wonder how you can get like license for that type of shit.
You mean you'd figure it out if you really want to do it?
It's like illegal to take plants from other places.
Yeah, but you'd figure it out. You'd figure it out. There's certain laws for lots of things.
I always figure it out.
Yes, you do.
I could do it cheap as my bag.
You could do it fucking... I don't even know. Yeah, dude. I guess this episode, it's just, it's a little improvised episode. Yeah, dude.
I forgot to restart that episode.
Oh, yeah, we're way into it. We already did intro music and everything.
Oh, shit.
Did you miss it? Do you want to play it again?
Yeah, play it for me one more time.
All right. Yeah, that's good shit. Yeah, that was good shit, dude.
I'm local about it.
I gotta make a new song soon, and I will. But I might just keep this one for a minute, cause I'm busy doing the vlog and like.
I know, you're pushing it all to the back. I know.
No. I'm busy. Whoa, that's not what I meant. I was actually going to go in the opposite direction with that.
I know, I know.
It's pretty
But no,
cool.
I've been trying to come up with a new melody myself. I can't really think of one that
Oh
good
yeah,
because that's a pretty good one.
yeah, that was the best one. It has a little bit of
And
rapping in
right,
it.
and I'm pretty good at melodies. I think I'll think of one maybe.
Hell yeah, you got to think of one right now. Actually, let's do it right here on the podcast. All right,
Shit.
I gotta. It's gotta have "Get the Smokes" in it.
Yeah, I know. That's what you said last time.
Get the smokes. No, 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 no. That's already taken. Get to do do do
I,
do
I
do
was kind of
do
thinking
do
that since you said
do
it slow
do
last
do.
time, say it like fast 3 times in a
Usually,
row.
usually how I do it though is like I find the music first. I type in reggae in the YouTube audio library that's free for you can use it on anything. So that's a little pro tip for anyone that didn't know that. Um,
That's a little free tip. Little free tip. You ain't
little,
even gotta
little
buy him lunch.
I call them pro tips, little pro tips.
Little pro tips.
Yeah, but
Nice.
yeah, I find the music and then I put it in my software and I listen to it and I usually I only pick songs that I'm feeling already, so I'm already feeling it, and then I record something, and if it's really good I add to it, I enhance it. By enhance it I mean I make sure that I'm speaking into the microphone right, enunciate everything correctly, play back, make sure it's done right. And then a lot of times I find out I don't even like that, so I'll scratch it and then do something brand new. So I mean, sometimes it take. That's why it could take me upwards to like a few hours just to record a 10-second intro song or a 15-second intro song. Because I'm also adding like
And
little parts.
actually, that's like really fast.
I guess so.
That's
Yeah.
not even slow.
Nice.
Uh, you're like super slow, like really fast.
For sure. I like that bird, dude. It just got close. It's on your side.
What was that?
There's a bird on your side that's in the podcast right now tweeting. Tell him we don't got a Twitter yet, so he can tweet off.
Well, I hear the TV on. I hear the TV on your side.
Really? Nice. I can't hear it. It's cool. I'll only be
I can
using
hear
this
it now.
microphone. Whoa.
What's cool about it?
What? This microphone?
I get it.
Oh, what's cool about it? It. Whoa. You just got fucked up.
What was that?
I was just laughing at your phone dropping. But no, what's cool about this microphone is it doesn't really pick up background audio that much. You can hear that because you're not hearing this microphone. I'm recording this microphone separately. You're hearing the microphone that's on my laptop. That's the audio you're hearing, and the microphone that's on my laptop
Oh,
is a bitch ass microphone, and it picks up everything around it, and it sounds bad. So the microphone I have, that's why I'm recording on this side. Oh shit. See, on my side, my audio and video is going to be better than yours because I'm recording separately from this call. I'm recording audio separately and I'm recording video over there separately. So I'm going to take the video. Screen recording what you got, and I'm going to take the video and the audio that's coming through and put it in my editing software. But I'm also going to take this audio that right here and this video over there and put it in the editing software and layer them and line them up, synchronize them, and then place them wherever I need to place them to make them look super cool, super nice.
it's like the stuff you would think we talked about when we used to get high back in the day.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like try to think like back in 2007 or I mean, was you getting high in 2007?
Yeah, all day. I think 2008
Yeah.
was when I wasn't getting high that much, but I was still getting high frequently. But yeah, dude. Remember in 2000 whatever the fuck, 2010 or 2009, I was still on some video editing shit, and I'm to transition into the same shit. Remember there was that church, and I wanted to have lightning just coming out of the church and striking you
Yeah.
as you were walking
We
by.
thought of that idea on the bus.
Yeah, on the bus.
Right?
Oh,
And
I got.
that's after. Is that before or after we made the Sigs video? Because that was cool. That was the first video I ever helped someone make.
Oh fuck yeah, that was one of the first videos I've ever made.
Really?
You were there since the inception of when I started getting into video. I gotta actually,
Nice.
speaking of video, I gotta reset my camera. It stopped recording. I'll be right back.
Underlay.
That was a cool little intermission. Hopefully, I'll like edit
It
music
took you
there.
forever, like 10 minutes.
I had to. My card was full. I had to delete some. I had to delete some footage, but the recordings that we recorded are still there though. I had to delete last week's footage because I already used it and uploaded it. I was like, I thought I already deleted this off of there, but it was like still on there, and I was like, shit, dude. So I deleted this and I deleted that. Dude, there's a lot more people with tattoos in Colorado Springs than in Independence or Kansas City.
Really?
I've noticed. Tattoos seem a lot more prominent.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I told you I'm thinking about, I really want this goddamn chameleon, and I think I want it on my neck.
Just put it on your forehead.
No, that'll give me a migraine.
Put it around your eyebrows. You'd like the tail wraps around.
Like, just kind of like chilling on my eyebrows.
Dude, that's dope. I might do that. No, I'm just kidding. I'd get something else. Like a fucking. I think I almost ran into a bear this morning.
Dude, that's dangerous as fuck. And you don't even carry a pocket knife. And that
I do carry a pocket knife, but I didn't. I left it in my car. That would help me. It'd give me a fighting chance.
Fucking, what was it? A black bear, probably?
Okay, check it out.
Yeah, you're done.
I was on this trail. It's a badass. The trail we went on when we went and we seen the Magpie. It had like a badass dog park. That trail turns out it's really fucking long, and it goes really far. But
yeah, that's what the people told us. The old people that were walking.
Oh, you remember that? Nice. But there's like 20 different there's like 50 different trails within that trail.
Yeah, they said it was a huge park.
Yeah. Red Canyon open space. Well, anyways, you know how like when you're walking on trails in Kansas City, or I'm assuming anywhere, like you'll see little plaques and it'll tell you history. Like if you go on the one like the river trail, it'll show you like Lewis and Clark history. If you go downtown, you'll see little plaques. It'll tell you like it'll be like giant paragraphs and some pictures. And they're like meant to be they're weatherproof. You know, like. And they just stand outside and they tell you history and shit. I've learned a bunch of shit in Kansas City from doing that. I take pictures of them so I can read them later because if I read as much as I can while I'm there. But it was telling me like all of the animals that make that park their home, and it said black bear was one of them. The only reason it tripped me out is because literally about 30 seconds before I got to that sign, 2 minutes before I got to that sign, in the middle of the trail, there was like a giant fucking turd. I was like it was like huge, like bigger than my head, like probably like a little bit more than my head but like just a bunch of poop. And I was like, what the hell is big enough for that? And I was like, oh, I wonder if it's a bear. And I was like, no, I'm pretty close to the city. I don't think there's bears. And then I went and seen that sign, and I was like, oh shit, I should have stuck my finger in it. I should have made sure how warm it was.
That was your first sign? You know everything was forest, and then humans tore it down and built a city.
Exactly, but it was really close.
Okay, so then bears not being close to the city doesn't make any sense.
Have you ever seen a bear in the city? No, I didn't think so.
You got me there, but that's because I'm in the middle of the city, motherfucker, not on the goddamn edge.
Yeah. And black bears just came into Missouri recently over the last few years. They were reintroduced, a bunch of them in Arkansas in the Ouachita Mountains, the one we did that Snap Daylight Nature episode on. They were reintroduced there, and they traveled up north, and then like there is some in Missouri now.
From the
south.
What is it, the Smoky Mountains to the ones we were at?
Ouachita Mountains, my dude. Ozark Mountains, Ouachita Mountains, both of them. There's a bunch of them that were introduced out there on purpose to try to reintroduce them because they were out there before, and you know, in the 40s and like not 40s, so somewhere around 40s, like in the early 1900s. A lot of them were extirpated, which means that they weren't extinct, but they were moved from their land that they were originally extirpated.
Brutal. Where they originate from? Black bears?
Your mama.
Well, Brothers,
Brothers. Nice.
I guess you don't know.
I like how you have a really good angle and a really good fucking setup. If only your camera was good. Like you have leading lines. Like this is a professional setup. Like the leading lines that go across the screen right here, like they follow back. That's like a good composition. But not only that, like you're to the side, but you're also looking at the right angle. A lot of people don't know this. If you're on this side, you want to look to the empty space, and you're doing that. Like you're doing everything right now. But not only that, you also have framing because there's shadows coming across your face with light coming through. So your lighting is super creative and cool too. Like you have a really badass shot right now. If you guys are only listening to the audio version of this podcast episode, go to the YouTube channel or the Facebook page, Get the Smokes, and check this video out because you got some really good angles. I don't think the angle was this good from the beginning. I think it like evolved over time, like over the last 30 minutes. But you got a good
What
ass
time
angle.
is it? See, I'll mark it. I'll mark everything. I know where the camera angle is, and it's 4:30.
We've been recording for 41 minutes.
Well, I mean, just right now.
44 minutes.
If you want to get this shot later, I know the exact spot. It's 4:30 right now. If you